Hi, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Slack Sausage here. Um, today I just I can never. I need to get a camera. I have a camera, I just don't use it. Today I just wanted to have a quick quit. I can't talk. I worked, if you can't tell, and I feel like shit because I had a prick of a day. Oh yeah, I just wanted to have. I just want to have a rant because it's going to be a bit more of a rant than a talk about Cyberpunk and all this shit that I'm seeing online. Oh, I'm gonna turn my car off. I'm really upset with the amount of people that are just absolutely shitting on it. Like, I can understand people's criticisms. So when they say, it's good, but I felt that the game was empty, or they're pointing out that it's got glitches and stuff. I can understand that when it's helpful, when it's criticizing it and saying this is what I think it could be improved on, or it's got this problem. I dig that, but you get these people that are they're fucking going off their head about it. They're insulting the people that made it, almost. Well, some of them are. And I just think that's so unfair, man. Like there's lots of people saying, like, oh, what happened to... Well, it wasn't even 10 years ago. Like, people like 10 years ago, games never come out with glitches. What a load of fucking shit. When did Skyrim come out? I don't remember. Or Oblivion? I know they're Elder Scrolls games. Like, people are saying, like, oh, what happened to 15, 20 years ago when games never had glitches? One, that's a load of shit. Games have always had glitches. It's been there since forever. Two, yes, there was not as many games that came out with glitches, and what's the other word for it? I don't know. We'll just say glitches. Yeah, they weren't. They didn't have as many glitches back then, but they were nowhere near the size. They were nowhere near the games that are being made today. Like, look at Cyberpunk for instance. I don't even know if I should quote it because I should have done research. I think that's said something like $330 million was spent on making it. That is unheard of. Like, not unheard of. Like, back 15, 20 years ago, you would not ever hear of that. Like, the games were nothing like they are today. That's why there's so many glitches, because there's so much more to do. There is so much more detail. There's so much more of everything in the game. And I understand that, Cyberpunk, even I admit, from what I'm reading, that it's not running on last-gen consoles, and, save files are corrupting, which has happened before. They say that if you craft too much, I thought I'd seen a spoiler. They say that if you craft too much, or if you, use a dupe glitch. Well, I haven't seen it, and your save file gets too big, it glitches out. Now, I'm pretty sure that happened for PS3 on with Skyrim, I think. So it's like, it's not unheard of. Everything that's happening is not unheard of, except for maybe it not even running on some PS4s and Xbox Ones. But yeah, I have read lots of people say that it's been fine. Yeah, it doesn't look as good, but that's obvious because you're playing on the last gen, whereas, well, technically I think it was meant to be made for last gen. I'm pretty sure from what I've read, which is still, if you design a game around last gen, it needs to work, it needs to function, it needs to everything else, it needs to play. That's, which from what I've heard on some occasions it isn't, but I don't know whether that comes down to like whether it depends on the console or what you're playing on, like if you got a 4K TV or something. I'm not 100% sure when it comes to that, because I'm playing it on computer. But I just it's really sad to see people's reactions to when a game comes out and it has problems. I understand it's got a lot of problems. I understand it's got a lot of problems. I dig it. Like, I can second you there. Like, I've had glitches and stuff already within the first scene almost had glitches in it, and that is a pretty bad look when you get into a game and it's glitching already. But they are absolutely going ham on the company CD Projekt Red. And some people are like, oh, I'm never fucking buying a game from them ever again. It's like, well, good. You're a tosser. Don't, buy from other people. But yet they'll probably go and buy an EA game. A fucking FIFA game, which is a same game every single year. And they probably buy it each year. Or they will go and buy, Ubisoft games when, I'm sorry, but plenty of the Assassin's Creeds have come out with really bad glitches. So, I don't understand it. It's like, gamers are so privileged where, not all of us, lots of them are so, they're just like, if you don't get the product right 100% straight away, I'll never forgive you and you'll never hear the end of it. And I think that's bullshit. I think that's complete and utter bullshit, man. Because, like, I would put 99% of these people have no idea what goes into making a game. And they just instantly think, well, it should come out 100% polished. It's like, no, that's never been the case. Ever. Like, lots of PS1 games, lots of PS2, lots of the old games. Not all of them, lots of them had glitches that you just learned to avoid because there was no such thing as updating or, back then. But I think it's so unfair, man. Like, there is companies that get second chances. There's companies that get a million chances, like EA with FIFA. They re-release the same shit every year and people go and buy it. And I'm like, you're just a sheep, man. Why would you keep buying the same product? $100 every year for the same game. I don't understand personally, but I bought like one FIFA last year and I was like, what is this? Like, it's just changed since when I used to play PES, which was back in the day. But I just think it's like, I feel bad for CD Projekt Red. Like, I understand that they shouldn't have released a game that is that bad with bugs, because it is really bad I haven't really encountered any game-breaking ones so far, and I've put probably 4 hours into it, I think. Yeah, about 4. And I haven't experienced anything major yet. I've experienced a couple of small things, but heaps of other games. Bethesda games like that, Skyrim, probably one of my favourite games of all time. And that's got glitches galore, even still to this day. But you know what? That's fine. Like, I understand it. I understand games have glitches, because when something's Cyberpunk, 60 gig, that's a big game. That is huge. It's not Red Dead 2, 110 or whatever it is, but that's a huge game, man. And that's a lot. That is like, it's a lot to comb over to a fine, what's what I'm trying to think of? Fine-tooth comb? Is that one thing? Oh, like, go over it and make sure there's no glitches. I don't think that will ever happen. And I don't recall any recent game that has come out and hasn't had at least one glitch. Like, all games have them. That's what comes with the gaming territory. Like, but, sorry, back to the point, is that, like, lots of people are not even given it a chance because of what they're reading. And I don't really understand that. Like, don't give it a chance yet. Just wait. I guarantee you, it's going to be a game like, it's not as bad as No Man's Sky, in my opinion, because I got day one edition. Well, I bought it on day one, and I played it for 45 minutes and was like, this is empty. There's nothing to do. And it's not like that, because from what I've experienced so far, I've loved it, man. The storyline, the involvement, the ideas behind the game seem absolutely awesome. I'm loving it. That's just my opinion, but my opinion is also just cut them some slack, man. I understand it. Like, if you bought the game on last gen and it doesn't work that great, put the game down. Leave it until you've read that they've updated it. Play other games in the meantime, because I'm sure you've got other games to play. I'm 100% sure. Any gamer has just about, at least a few games that they probably haven't completed yet. I know that I do. But just give them a chance, man. If in 6 months it's still the same buggy mess, then we have to go sort of, okay, yeah, it's been 6 months, mate. Hello, because it's already a fleshed out game in some aspects. Like, I won't go into that, but just give them a chance and just wait off for a bit. Stop going online and abusing them, because I guarantee you the people that have put their heart, that have put their blood, sweat, tears, heart and soul into this, making the game, I guarantee you they are more upset than anyone that has bought the game. I guarantee you. All them years of producing it, and it's come out like that. I guarantee you they're not just sitting there and going, huh, oh, well, we've got your money ready. Well, they're not, because they're getting returned. But, you can see that they're trying to do the right thing. They've put up returns. They've been putting out lots of posts and updates. And I just think it just needs a chance, man. Just back off for a bit. Just wait for a few months. And if it's still crap, return it, don't play it. There's no need to go online and feed them the absolute shit from hell and break their backs, because I'm 100% sure that from that company, they didn't deliberately release a game that was like that. And just one last thing, because this is a long video. There's all these people that were like, oh, it's been postponed again. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, my God. How many times are they going to postpone it? Oh, when's the release day? And like, I'm sure that was pressuring Red, I'm just going to call them Red, to release the game. And they were probably, they don't postpone a game for no reason. They don't postpone it to just go, oh, we're going to make people wait. No way. Look at Doom Eternal. That was postponed, and that came out. I haven't played it, but from what I've heard, it's phenomenal. So maybe this should have just been postponed. In my opinion, if game companies want to postpone their releases, postpone it for as long as you want, so it comes out at least finished and playable, and so you're not going to get all these fucking sooks that come online and say, the game crashed and I don't know, I can't handle it, I'm going to return it. I don't get it, man. Like, I got No Man's Sky on day one. I never gave up on it, ever. And I'm glad I didn't, because that game's phenomenal now. Or I like it, at least. But I don't know, man. I don't know, everybody. Just back off a bit and just give them a fucking chance to update the game and just flesh out the bugs and stuff. Because I think they deserve it, man. I honestly do. I think they just, The Witcher 3 was absolutely... All the Witcher games were good. The Witcher 3, though, was absolutely amazing. But, this has been going on for too long. I could express my more opinions on it if anyone wants to hear it. If not, it's cool. But just give them a chance, man. Just wait. It's a really good game. I have been really enjoying it. I want to get home and play it now. That's how much I've been bloody enjoying it. I've been loving it. I just want to get home and keep playing it. But, just please, just back off a bit. And this shit about them getting sued and stuff, I don't know. It's not going to make it any easier for them to get on top of the game when they're worrying about lawsuits too. But I don't know anything about that. So I'm just hoping that people can just forgive them, or not even forgive them, because they did release a bit of a buggy game and a mess, but it's still a good game. From my experience, it's still good. So just give them a chance. Just wait. That's all I can express. Wait a month or two. Wait until you start reading things that say it's good to go now, and then buy it. Don't buy it now, because then you won't be disappointed, and then you won't be hurt. Or not hurt. You won't be annoyed. You won't feel that you won't buy another game from them or anything like that. That's just my opinion. Just please give them a chance. Just wait. I guarantee you this game's going to be phenomenal when they've got on top of the bugs and they've released a fair few updates. I hope you are having a good day. I hope you have had a good day, or I hope you are going to have a good day. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow.